Good morning and happy Saturday. My name is Kit Bissinger, Goal Leader. We are going to go through and learn about a team building mindset here today. We're going to get our minds right so that we can begin to learn how to grow our businesses and help others grow on here, guys. So let's get underway. All right. So, being with building a winning team is mindset strategies for mentors. Now, for mentors, that's what we are. If you are going to be again starting to team build, or you already are, you are a mentor. You're going to help people that are coming into the company and show them the same thing that you learned and you were taught when you first came in. So that's involving training, communication, goal achievement, and reduplication. And that's what we'll go ahead and we'll break into. Okay, great things in businesses are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. And with that being said, there are a few things that are always going to be a great thing when you are doing a team and going forward for your goal of growth. You're going to have that everyone matters, the right mindset drives results, consistency counts, training, goal setting, and leadership growth. That's not only for you, but go ahead and be for other people that are joining your team and growing and maybe doing and reduplicating the same thing that you're doing. So now be able to go through and get that here. All right. So what it means to be a team builder. Okay, so first off, you just want to know is that you are not a recruiter. You're not just going to be like at the Marine base where you're recruiting people in and sending them off, and it's see you later. I'm not going to see you again. Maybe you'll come back when you get your leave, and I'll see you. We are team builders. So in that, and it says right there, team. They're working together, which means we bring new agents in and we take care of them. We help walk them through their first steps, just like you had when you first came through your mentor or your platinum. They went ahead and they were doing the walkthrough for you, that you help to answer all their questions. Maybe it's not giving them the exact answer every time, but it's guiding them to where they need to go to get those answers. Also, we are working. The ultimate goal is to so that they will be successful. Your goals are to be successful. Their goals are to be successful. Nobody wants to get in here and just throw out 89.99 a month and not be successful. As a beginning team builder, you are slowly forming into a leader. Once you hit the silver consultant, you are considered part of the leadership team. But when you're first starting and getting into it, that starts into the step that you are a leader. You are learning how to manage and train and help cultivate this culture and those junior partners that we're having with us. So, when should you start to team build? Okay, you want to make sure, just the basics of the business that you know on there. You don't want to know where to register with all the vendors in the back office. You want to know when your junior partners are asking questions that you can guide them where to go. Yes, you need to go in the back office. You're going to be going ahead and looking to where you can get registered for that vendor, or maybe the instructions may be a little bit different to where it is, but you'll be able to guide them through. We're not just going to give them the start me and say, go through all this and let me know when you're done. Because, people are just going to be like, oh, okay, well, you know, and then when they quit, you're like, why did you quit? Be like, well, I didn't know where this was and everything, and I wasn't done with the start me, so I didn't figure I could bother you. That's the thing that we let our team know is that, what, it's not a bother. You have a question, let us know. We can guide you to where that answer is, or we can help you to get over that hurdle. Maybe they're having trouble getting registered for a particular vendor, and we're going to, you know, refer them back to it. Did you go through and do this, and did you put this in? Oh, no, you put yours. Okay, nope, you're supposed to put Archer in there for that. That's what I mean. Just quick and easy to answer to help them out and get them. Booking basics. You want to have the basics of booking down so that you can help those junior partners. Not everybody that's going to be coming in here is going to be like Kristen. It's took, so many cruises, or been like Angela and does, with big and business, and or like Sarah that does lots of groups. Not everybody's going to be that way when they first come on. They could be like me, where I've only done like one thing for a rental car and I screwed that up before I was a travel agent paying like double the amount. So we want to have those booking basics down. Where to find the daily and the monthly schedule so that you can refer them to what they need to do and where they need to go so that they are properly getting into the trainings, making sure that they are getting everything that's done in their start me that works with those trainings and the schedules. Where to find the trainings. So where are they going to go ahead and find the live trainings? Where are they going to find recorded trainings? We need to make sure that you are going to know that, which, if you've been in the business for a while, you probably already know where this stuff is. But if you're just starting out and just learning, you want to make sure that you know that so that you can tell your junior partners where they need to go, where they need to find it, what the different websites are for. If we're looking in the back office, or if we're looking Travel Cafe, or if we're looking into the Travel Knowledge 2.0 website, what each one is for and what they need, so that we can give them a precise answer of where they need to go, what they need to go for whatever their issue or task that they need to complete for. And then, of course, knowing where the presentation calendar is. Now, at this point, if you've started getting team building in and you already know where the presentation calendar is, but if it's something new that you haven't, you're going to go ahead and work with your mentor and your platinum to find out where that information is, so that you can go ahead and empower yourself with that knowledge to then help your junior partners. Pretty much the basics, yeah. Okay, so why team building matters for travel agents. So you're going to help boost efficiency and teamwork, create driven results, and that's really going to help for a driven result and focused team, because everybody's focused on the goal. They want to go ahead and get those bookings every month. Maybe they're going to go ahead and get a instant commission booking done by XYZ date. You're going to help them to do that, to go ahead and put that extra money in their pocket for Christmas, or for bills that are a little bit higher during this time of year. But also provide outstanding service to our clients, because yes, we are a client-based business. We want to make sure we are giving the best service to our clients so they come back and they become repeat clients with us here. So here's a few things. Becoming a leader here, guys. What you want to do is, there's going to be some things that you will be going through. You're going to have training, attend and teach. Oh, hit the wrong button. All right. You're going to have training. So you're going to attend and teach them. Once you do a certain point into leadership, you can be able to go ahead and teach them. Now, there's some things that you can go ahead and begin to teach with your knowledge that you already have. Maybe you're somebody like Halia that knows all the ins and outs of Disneyland, because they've been going there their whole entire life. You have that. Maybe you're like Victoria, who is a master when it comes to Disney World, or maybe you booked a lot of cruises, so about like Carnival Cruise Line. Be like, oh, I've been on there for this so many times. I can help your team members with your knowledge. Consistency. Show the teams the proper way to always work. We don't do shortcuts. We always go through the same thing with the scripts and the steps and everything that we do. The great thing about it is that it's so simple that you can do it, and then you can teach it to be done. So if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing, right? Right. Then goal setting. So goals for the team and individuals. So you may have a team goal that, we want to have everybody on the team get this booking, or maybe it's everybody, we want to go ahead and see if we can help to bring in one new business partner in this month. Founder says that in a month, or in a lifetime for network marketing, which we fall in that category of, with that people do like 2.8 people that come on to their business in the network marketing time. And said if you bring one person in a month, you're already going ahead and boosting that goal and breaking that goal on there. So that's what you want to do. Whatever the goals are that you're looking at, maybe it's they're just trying to get that little bit extra money to pay for their car payment for this month. Work with them to be able to be successful and get that. Then duplication. You want to clone your actions within your team, because like I said, if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. And then if you can teach a thing, then somebody else, they've then learned it. So then they can turn around and then they can teach it. So it's just reduplication and completing the process and going through it again. So training your junior partners, effective training strategies. So structured onboarding. So when you're first getting them in, we want to, of course, start them with the start me, but I like to break it down with our team. We're not just going to say, finish this whole thing. I'll be in touch with you. We give them like, let's get step 1 and 2 done. Reach back out to me, or I'll reach out back out to you on, like Tuesday that, you should be able to get that finished, right? Right. Perfect. Then you follow back up with them. If they don't have that done, then you're just going to reset that with them again. Okay. So like Thursday, you should be able to have these 2 steps done. You're setting the structured mindset with them that you're going to be following up with them to make sure that they complete these goals. It's not that we want them to do it just to have that off that checklist. This is going to help them to be successful, and they're going to know what they need to do and where they need to go and go into the right steps. Okay. Because you'll have that a lot. You'll talk to somebody and they'll be like, "Yep, I got everything done." Okay, great. You registered for here, 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 and then they go, "Oh, no." And that's when you just have the quick talk with them, and be like, "Okay, so what did you get done in the steps? Show me what you got done." And then was okay. Well, you're jumping. You can't jump. Let's go through 1, 2, 3. Let's get this done, and then we'll meet back up here again and another day, and then we can go through. You want to have that so they can complete everything, be successful. Then, of course, training and skill enhancement. So that's going to be where they attend live and have recorded trainings to learn more about the business and what they need to do. You don't know that that person that just came on board, they could turn out to be a beast when it comes to booking, or maybe they might be the person that has 3 or 4 people in their pocket that, hey, they want to make a little bit extra money and they love doing bookings for travel, so that they'll be able to go ahead and have 3 other people come on board with them. So you want to make sure that they know everything right so they can properly get those people on there. And then, of course, mentorship. Mentorship, it doesn't end ever. We're always going to be mentoring and helping. Um, we're in a sense starting out holding their hand and then letting them go, but still always being open and being there for them. We talk to our mentor, Krista, all the time. She'll give us a phone call, "Hey, how's it going? I heard you had this training. Um, so how did it turn out for the training? We'll be like, oh, it was great. We had so many people here. Uh, they asked these questions about this, or if it's something, how are you doing with that booking that you were talking about with me last week? It's just fostering that relationship and mentorship that you want them to be successful so that you can hit your goals and be successful also. All right. So communication with you and your partner. So fostering open and effective communication, I kind of got into this. You want to set those clear expectations with them. When you first talk to them after they got onboarded, got their agent ID, and they're starting, you want to make sure that you are following up with them within the next 1, 2, 3 at the latest days with them. You want to make sure that they know that they are not alone, that we aren't just, oh, great, you're here, do this, let's get out. You want to hit those goals with them. Find out what they were wanting to do, why they came aboard, know why they wanted to do it. They could have some that, hey, my family, we travel all the time. I just want to get the discounts and get the perks of the benefit of being a travel agent. Fine. That's going to be the person that you're going to be referring them to this training to go ahead and learn about the perks and go ahead and get this done with this particular vendor so that they can go ahead and get their graduation cruise so that they can enjoy to those perks. Those are the ones that you're going to take with that. Then you're going to have the other ones that want to make that additional money. Hey, I just need to make an extra $500 a month. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with training with the Evo Plus and learn how to make that instant commission now so you can put that money in your pocket. You know, regular check-ins, make sure you're checking in with them. And, it's a culture of feedback. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them, do they have any questions? Now, everybody's always going to tell you, no, I don't have any questions or anything, because they'll they'll be just, no, I don't have any questions. Yes, I'm doing that, because they don't want to get into that, oh yeah, I have a question about this, but I'm going to feel dumb. There is no dumb questions that we have here, guys. And that's the great thing, is that in our business here in this company, is that it's so open that you can reach out to anybody. To get those questions answered. We have the groups that they can be in on the website, the Travel Knowledge, and also the Evolution Facebook page. We have so much stuff that they can go ahead and look and find. where questions that they have already asked or that they're asking that somebody else has already asked that same question that they can search and find out. But it's just about making sure that they know where to go to get that. Okay. And then aligning goals for team successes, achieving goals together. So that's going to be collaborative planning. So that's going to be working together that you know what the goals of each of individuals will help to be getting the goals of the team. Maybe you want to go ahead and have everybody uh, get to where they're able to get their monthly fee taken care of. Okay, great. These are going to be the steps that we are all going to move through together and do, and you show, just like we do in our groups and everything and chats, that we're able to show, everybody is being consistent with what they're doing all the time. Hey guys, we got this training that's coming up. If you're available to get on it, if you're not, it's going to be recorded. A lot of times they are. Make sure you watch that, and then let's go ahead and we're going to get our feedback from that afterwards. And people are going to have a lot of questions afterwards because they won't ask questions in the training at that time, especially if they know that it's recorded. They'll be like, I'm just going to be quiet. I don't want to be on this. Tracking progress. So you want to make sure that you are organized so you can track the progress to see how it goes through. And it helps to be able to have those check back ins with your team. Okay, Billy and Johnny, you were talking about getting these bookings done, and it looks like you got one of them done. Still working on the other one. Great. Um, how's it going? Do you have any questions on that? Okay, you're doing great. You're just waiting on the client to get back with you because they have to wait on getting the money. Perfect. Johnny, okay, you were trying to work on getting another team member to join you. Okay, so how's that working? Oh, okay, you got a couple that are planned for the prospect meeting. Perfect. Okay. Just make sure that you're checking in with them when it starts and you're following up immediately afterwards, so that they can get all those questions answered. And, if it's something that you're going to just starting out and you need help, work with your mentor and your platinum to possibly get a three-way so that, what, you can kind of take the problems of it that you might not have that answer, but you have people right here that are willing and ready to go ahead and help you with those answers. And then, of course, providing resources. So that's going to be anything from trainings, it can be from scripts that are needed. It's going to be from even if it's like a spreadsheet that you might have that helps out to track your clients or that they may not have, providing those resources to them so that they can be better organized and be more successful so that the whole team can move and be more successful together. Okay. So when you are managing junior partners to success, you're going to start by enabling leadership. Okay. So as you start to mold and help these people to hit their goals, it's kind of at a point where they hit, like I said, when they hit silver, they consider it in leadership. And it's got to be a point where you kind of do a little bit of pushing and like, hey, you know what? I think you would be great if you hop on the TK leadership and you maybe do like a training. You're doing great with Carnival. Carnival inside out, or you're great with Disney on doing bookings. You got a couple of those on there that are underneath your belt. I think it would be a great chance for you to do that, or something else. Maybe it's just getting in a new agent orientation to be able to help and answer questions. Help by pushing them into leadership because that's going to help them grow more, and they're going to be more successful. They're going to make more money in their pocket, and it's going to help out the whole team on that. Being problem solving support. So in any business, there's always going to be problems. There could be something with a booking where they started to do a booking and then that now has issues. It's always going to happen because we're working with people, computers, and vendors and suppliers. There are always going to be issues, but that's where we're here to help and provide that problem solving support there for them. And then recognition and benefits. Okay, guys, you want to recognize other people, whether it's going to be a birthday, whether it's a booking, whether it's they brought a new team member on, whether, it's just that they did a spectacular travel ad that they posted that they've been struggling with for quite a while. Whatever it is, every little success deserves recognition. And that's what we want to provide so that they will feel more confident about what they're doing, more confident and want to get into it more so that that's going to grow the team more. Because once you see that you got, okay, this person's being a little bit more confident, they're a little bit more active in the chat now. And then you're going to have another person that says, oh, yeah, I talked to so and so. We were in this training together. And I kind of talked to him for a few minutes. And then, work to grow your team so that they can all communicate together and that you can spearhead the top of it and help them all out. Because once you start getting them all talking and everything, you're going to have other ones say, "Oh yeah, I had a problem with that the other day when I was on Vax, but I called them and they told me it was this," and that fixed that error for that problem with that other team member, and then they're going to start talking to them because they'll feel a lot safer talking with the other people on the team. So real life applications. And for this, I just put a couple of just easy things that you can do with your junior partners as they're first bringing them on. Helping a junior agent close their first booking. Maybe even walking them through, each of the steps to make sure that they have everything done. They could be saying, yes, I have it. I got everything on it. And they might not. They might not have that they didn't get their commission form in, commission tracking form, or you want to make sure that they have their credit card authorization. Just starting them out in that beginning steps when they first come on board to getting that first booking underneath their belt is going to help them to be more successful, feel better, and to realize that they can communicate back and forth with you, and that's going to be okay. Now, I know other people, they have times where they may not be able to be available all the time, but setting the expectation that if you send me a message, I will get back to you that day, it's just going to be perfect. If it's going to be something that's going to be something that needs to be answered a little bit sooner, you can guide them where to go. Hey, let's go over to the website here on Discord or in Facebook and have you ask that question. Um, might be able to get an answer a little bit faster than I'm able to get that answer for if you don't know it off the top of your head, you know? And that's easy enough. Then, of course, brainstorming together and add content creation. Maybe you just have a new junior partner that's just not as computer savvy as another one, and you can help them. And then once you help them through, they're going to see how easy it was and be like, oh, yeah, I can do this. So you mean I can just repeat this, change pictures, kind of do this up, and then it's good to go? Yes, it is. Just as easy as that. Okay, great. And they'll know also that they can reach back out to you and be able to get that taken care of, get those answers answered for them. So building a team for success, what we want to do is let's build a stronger team together, folks. So you're going to focus on training, communication, and that repetitive duplication. That's where you're repeating the processes that you're doing every day the same way and making sure that everybody in your team does them and repeats them. So that, again, if you can do a thing, you can train a thing. If they can do a thing, then they can train a thing. And that's how it's going to help them grow. Encourage teamwork and reliable results within the team to make sure they can work together. Hey, Susan, why don't you work with Johnny on getting this booking? He was having some things, and I know you said you just got that secured. I think that'd be able to help you out and help get you all taken care of. They're going to feel a lot better than if it was talking to me because sometimes they may feel as though, or you, they may feel like, that's my mentor. Well, this one, oh, there's just another person that's on the team. They're no different than me. It's that mindset that sometimes it works better and will be more successful if you allow them to work together. Celebrate team successes and individual accomplishments. you know think about it this way, guys. You want to celebrate all that for them, and they want to know that they're celebrated because they want to believe in themselves. They signed up for this for a reason. Whatever that goal is and reason, they want to be successful in this business, and we're going to help them on the way. You know, Unfortunately, people usually quit the business for two reasons. They don't believe in themselves or they don't believe in the business. So if they don't believe in themselves, unfortunately, we cannot help them. But you know what part here that we can show is that you can believe in this business. Well, I mean, you can help them, guide them through, but eventually, ultimately, they're not going to believe in themselves. We can show them where they need to go to be successful and give them all the steps I can't change the way somebody believes into themselves. I can give them the best that we can, but I can also show them how great this business is and why you can believe in this business and not quit on it. Because we've been doing it. It's going to be 3 years in February that my wife and I have been with the company, and we wouldn't have changed this at all. Never planned on being a travel agent or going into it. It's been the best thing here for us, guys. So there are some leadership practices for growth that I always go ahead and have, and I think you guys should go ahead and do too to be successful in your mind and in your business is always focus on your why. Whatever your why is, you want to focus it. Why did you start this business? Did I want to go ahead and do this because I want to help and grow a team and I want to, is it that you want to get a plaque and you want to go up on stage and you want to make that uh, comma check every month and get that $1,000 in there and help out your family? Is it that you want to get discount travel on all your bookings that you want? Whatever your why is, focus on that. Daily visualization. So that's going to be visualizing for all your goals. You should have a vision board. I have one that's right up here from mine from 2023. And we have I didn't get the one for 2024 because some of those goals from 2023, I'm still trying to hit. We did hit a lot of those there, but we have those there. So they're a daily reminder that you can see and hear it because I talk about it every day. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people, and that's what we have in our company. So you want to make sure you are digging deep within our team because they want to help us to grow so that our business can grow. And also having that winning mindset versus an excuses mindset. Guys, if you have a lot of excuses to why you can't get stuff done and you have that in your team, you're not going to be at that in the winner circle. You've got to do what everybody's doing that is in that winner circle, and that's not having excuses. You know what? You've got to put those excuses. I don't have the time. Well, then you're never going to have the time. I don't have the money. Well, you'll never have the money. You've got to understand that you can have the money and you can have the time. And, with this business, that's so great about it is you don't need a lot. That 89.99 covers the majority of everything. I was able to show everybody on our team when I first got signed up that, you know what, you can get signed up, you can get your business cards, you can get your business and you can do that for just that 89.99. And I wanted to go ahead and do that so I could say, if I did it, you can do it. And that's what we've seen in our team. Just that winning mindset all the time. Whatever it is, you've got to work on your business every day so that you can be successful. Even if you're like myself that has a 9 to 5 job, I still put in 2 hours or more in my business when I get home, or I'm working it on lunch, whatever it is. Wife and I are working together. I always put the time into my business so I can be successful. So that was the team building mindset training. You're going to build your team like you're already a top earner. Build it and they will come, guys. Thank you for joining us and learning. Did you guys have any questions? I can unmute you. Well,